how do you be more honest with yourself? Hey, it's Christopher Colin Burns here in Tulum, Mexico at Holistica. This place is paradise. And I'm here to bring a message of being more honest with yourself because a lot of men are struggling with this. I have a challenge around really being honest with themselves, of course with others and things like that outside of ourselves as well, but we're gonna really focus on being honest with ourselves, because chances are, if you're having a challenge around this, I know along my journey I've struggled with being honest with myself, just being real with myself and acknowledging when I broke promises or lost integrity or whatever it might be. Then my journey has been accepting and embracing that, and I'm here to really be an example of being human. We're gonna break promises, we're gonna let ourselves down, but it's about being honest with ourselves and getting back on into power, right? So the one thing I wanna really share about being honest with yourself, you get to acknowledge it, and you get to acknowledge it not in this moment and when it happens, not only in this moment and when it happens, but also all the times you have not been honest with yourself in the past, okay? So if you wanna reclaim your power and your ability to be honest with yourself now, you gotta start to make a list of all the times that you broke promises and were dishonest with yourself in the past. Okay, so that's gonna be your assignment from this video, okay? And I want you to pause the video in a moment and write this down. But in a moment, you're gonna make a list of 25, at least, you can keep going probably 50 or 100 times, but at least 25 times where you were dishonest with yourself in the past. And if you need to do anything, if you need to clean it up, if you need to change it, if you need to go make a new promise, if you gotta go, repair that relationship with whoever it is that you were talking to or whoever you broke that promise with, whether it's to yourself or someone else, what do you get to do to put that trust back in place? What do you get to do to bring more honesty back to your life? And there's so many different ways that you can do that. If you have any questions about it, let me know. But right now, I just want you to, in a moment, pause the video and write down those 25 times where you were dishonest with yourself. Maybe you didn't return a library book on time. Maybe you stole something. Maybe you lied to someone. Maybe you said you were gonna do something to yourself and you didn't follow through. You said you had this goal or dream and you gave up, you quit on yourself, whatever it might be. Write down 25 things. Go ahead and pause the video now and do that. All right, we're back. Did you do it? Did you write down 25 things? If not, pause the video now and go write those 25 things down, whether it's on your phone or on a piece of paper. You have the ability and the power to do that. So it's gonna make a massive, massive difference for you. Why are you even gonna do this, okay? Let's really get clear on that. Maybe you're still on the video, still on the edge of your seat. Why are you gonna write these things down? The point is not to inflict pain on you, but the point is to be honest with yourself. Start practicing being honest about where you were dishonest, right? What's the best way to not be dishonest? It's to be honest. So be honest with yourself. Write these things down. Write it down on a piece of paper. I always recommend that over anything else. And you'll start to get it out from your head, out from your subconscious mind, out from even the conscious mind, where you make it such a big deal. You make it a bigger deal than it actually is. You beat yourself up with these things. So when you are honest with yourself, you get it out on paper, you can recognize that, man, it's just a broken promise. There's no extra meaning except for the meaning that I give it. There's no additional shame or guilt or judgment or anything like that. I don't got to beat myself up with it. The fact is, I didn't fulfill the promise. Now, what am I gonna do about it? That's really a healthy mindset to take around being honest with yourself. So let me know in the comments, what was your biggest takeaway from this video? If you wanna share some of your list, the 25 items, feel free to do that. I acknowledge the courage that would take, and I highly recommend you share it with a coach, an accountability partner, someone who is open to being a witness. Because when you share things out loud and you recognize that it's not such a big deal after all, you get a lot of freedom around it. You stop beating yourself up so much. So let me know what your biggest takeaway was about this, about being honest with yourself. Hit that subscribe button because we got way more videos coming for you. Sending so much love. Have the best blessed day ever. See you soon.